Hey there, welcome to the first day of Rowanstar's week, the second most current leader to ShadowClan. The scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Rowanclaw seeing his apprentice drag himself into camp after being beaten half to death by Susan and Jacques. I'll read this scene to you now. It's on pages 178 through 180 of Twilight. The cat version, not the vampire version. Squirrel Flight, you mouse brain! Go back! If a patrol catches you out here, they'll claw your ears off. And I'll be in just as much trouble for letting you get this far. Squirrel Flight ignored her. Scanning her closely, she saw how thin her friend looked, her ribs showing like branches and her pelt rough. She looked exhausted from more than the recent fight. I'm not going back, Squirrel Flight meowed stubbornly. Not until you tell me what's going on. Tawnypelt sighed. You never give up, do you? She crept backwards into the shelter of the pine trees until its low-growing branches screened them from passing patrols. Squirrel Flight gave her a comforting lick around the ears. Come on, you can tell me! You know where that black and white tom comes from? Tawnypelt began. The two-leg nest in our territory? Well, there's another kitty pet there too. A tabby. Squirrel Flight's tail curled up. Did you think I'd forgotten? They nearly clawed my fur off! Well, ShadowClan is having some trouble with them, Tawnypelt explained reluctantly. Trouble with kitty pets? ShadowClan? Squirrel Flight echoed. You're telling me that a whole clan of warriors can't deal with a couple of kitty pets? It's not funny, Tawnypelt snapped. Yesterday, they caught Talonpaw out on his own. They attacked him and left him wounded. He managed to drag himself back to camp, but he died. She stared down at her paws. Oh, Tawnypelt, I'm sorry! Tawnypelt went on, her voice dull, as if she was too exhausted to share Squirrel Flight's horror. Rowanclaw, who was Talonpaw's mentor, led a patrol to take revenge. But as soon as the kitty pets saw them, they fled back into their nest. Their two legs threw hard things at the patrol. Cedar Heart's leg was badly injured. Tawnypelt curled her lip. Those kitty pets are cowards. They only come after cats who are weak or alone. Squirrel Flight pressed her muzzle against Tawnypelt's side. ThunderClan will help, she promised. I'll go tell Firestar right away. Tawnypelt stared at her. Don't be a mouse brain. This is ShadowClan's problem. So? We can't let you be picked off one by one without doing something. Tawnypelt lifted her head, grief giving way to defiance. Are you saying that my clan isn't strong enough to solve our own problems? Oh, you'll sort them out in the end, Squirrel Flight agreed. But how many more cats will die or be injured in the meantime? What's wrong with both clans putting our heads together and coming up with a plan to teach the mangy brutes a lesson once and for all? You're worse than stupid if you turn down help when it's offered. For a heartbeat, Tawnypelt's eyes blazed, and Squirrel Flight only just stopped herself from flinching away as she remembered what a formidable fighter her friend was. Then the tortoiseshell warrior let her fur lay flat again. That's for Blackstar to decide. Squirrel Flight gave her ear a last reassuring lick. I'll come straight back, she promised. First off, who the heck names their cat Susan? It just seems like a very human name. Hey, if your cat's name is Susan, well, good for you. Anyways, poor Talonpaw. Those were some mean kitty pets. I feel bad for Rowanclaw, losing his apprentice in this way, and then failing an attempt to get revenge. And then his mate Tawnypelt spills the beans to ThunderClan, makes ShadowClan look weak. Which is never what they want. I'd love to hear in the comments section down below what you think of this scene. How do you think having his apprentice dying this way affected Rowanclaw? Did it make him angry? He is a pretty feisty boy. Always starting fights at gatherings after this. But more on that tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to go and check out the video over on the side of my last speed paint. And click that subscribe button so you can always be notified when I make my next video. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon with the next speed paint. Bye-bye!